and welcome back to my channel. To my current and new subscribers, thank you for your support. It is truly appreciated. And if you are passing by, consider subscribing because I would love to have you join us here. Excuse me. I hope you've had a great day. As mentioned, I hope everything is well. Everything is well with me. I had a very productive day. Yeah, so everything's going great. Thank God for that. So I'm going to pull a love card for the collective and see what comes up. And when you join this live, please don't forget to give a thumbs up and also let me know in the comment section if you would like a card, whether it's a tarot or an oracle. And keep in mind that every situation and circumstance can change because things are always shifting and changing. All right. God Most High, what is divine guidance and encouragement for the collective? Thank you. So when it comes to love, we have transformation here. And it states your relationship with one another is about to deepen. Love conquers and transforms all things. So for those of you who are newly in a relationship, I feel like things are going to get more serious, like there's going to be a solid commitment. And for those of you who are currently in a committed relationship, I feel like where there has been some challenges, things are about to shift and change because love does conquer all and change and transformation is bound to occur. And so when the message says that love conquers all, it is referring to putting in the work in the relationship. Yes, you're going to have some challenging times. You're going to have some difficult times. However, it's important to do your part, allow your partner to do their part so that the relationship can grow from the love that you are displaying. You know what I'm saying? Because relationships require work. They require attention. It requires getting through difficulties and challenges and having difficult conversations. All those things are a part of love. So again, as the message states, your relationship with one another is about to deepen. Love conquers and transforms all things. Hi, Gil. Thank you for being here. Thank you for the like as well. So let me know if that message with regards to transformation resonates with you. And to everyone who's here, please don't forget to give this live a thumbs up. It'll be greatly appreciated. Yes, I'm back again. Good to see you. So if anyone would like a love card or a love reading, let me know. And if you would like a tarot, you can let me know that as well in the comment section. And if no one's not interested in a reading, no problem, no pressure here. I will pull another card for the collective and I will end the live. Rolina, I think that's correct. Yes, you can ask a question. It was powerful what you were speaking on. I needed that message in my life, not for my partner, but for my family. So I appreciate your wisdom. Oh, you're welcome. It is my pleasure. It's my pleasure. Mana Shah, I hope I'm saying it correctly. Hello. My apologies if I mispronounce your name. Trust me, I don't mean to. Trust me. So, Rolina, you can ask a question. Do you want a tarot? Want a tarot card, or you want a love card? But yes, that could apply to family as well. Yeah, love requires work. You don't always have to agree with one another. But I do feel like in relationships, whether it's family or otherwise, that it is important that when we have conversations with one another, that we have the liberty to not always agree, but to be heard. I feel like that's what's important, to be able to be heard and understood. And that prevents there being conflict with one another in family dynamics or otherwise, but specifically family. So that's something that I've been expressing and, teaching my family, like my children and my grandchildren. I've been teaching them that. Yeah, it is, Gil. It is. Yeah. Yeah. Family is so important, and it's okay that you don't always agree, but as long as you know that you love each other, you know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like, as much as possible, I know that some people have to disconnect from their families under severe circumstances. That is completely understandable. But aside from those severe circumstances, I feel like we have to have the liberty to honor one another. So yeah, I teach my children and my grandchildren that just because you don't agree, that doesn't mean you get mad, you don't talk to each other, you don't do that. You just don't agree, and that's okay. Still love. Still love, in spite of, still love. All right, so Rolina, you said you want a tarot. Okay. God Most High, what is the divine guidance and encouragement for Rolina? That's for their greatest and highest good. All right, your cards jumped out of the deck. We're going to take them. You receive the Ace of Wands and the Lovers. So there's a fresh new opportunity to engage in either growing your current relationship or being open to a new relationship. Now, with the ace always expresses a fresh start, right? So if you're in a relationship currently, this expresses that there's going to be an opportunity for growth, like a new beginning, expansion. Also, I feel like it speaks to if there was some misunderstandings, that this is a great opportunity for reconciliation. And seeing that we're in this Mercury retrograde season, it definitely is a good time to reconcile and to grow your relationship. But I feel like it's important to be open, right? Because it's a fresh start, it's a new beginning. So be open to it and allow yourself to have grace on yourself first and foremost, and extend grace to your partner. And if it's a new relationship that you're starting, allow it to just grow. Allow it. Like, don't put any restraints on the relationship or past experiences. Like, don't sabotage the relationship is what I'm hearing. Like, don't sabotage it. From this message here, yeah, there's reconciliation, new beginning. Aces are always new. It's a new beginning. And particularly with the Ace of Wands, not only is it a new beginning, it means that you all have to put in the work. You have to work on the relationship. And this is a divine experience that you're having. So embrace this opportunity. S. Mahita, thank you for subscribing and welcome. Thank you for being here. Yes, don't allow past experiences to hinder the relationship. If you forgive, forgive, right? It doesn't mean that you forgot what happened, whether it's something you did or something they did, right? But it allows the relationship to have a chance. Allow it to have a chance. And I don't know if you heard when I first started with your reading that the traffic in my area became very loud. And immediately I felt like if there are outside interferences, like people giving their opinions, family members, friends, don't allow outside dialogue to affect your relationship. And share what you think you need to share with others, if you need to share at all. Some things you should keep private. Some things you should not share with your family or friends. I'm a strong believer of that. Like, some things you need to keep to yourself because you're going to ultimately work it out with your person, with your partner. You're going to ultimately work it out. And when you work it out with them, then the people that you've shared information with, right? Some of them may not be happy with your person. They may hold that against them. So be selective with what you share and who you share it with. Of course, if it's a person who is non-judgmental and really is there to support you and your partner, and if you have that one person who you know will not judge you, let that be your person. Like, and be clear with them when you go to them. Hey, I just want to share, this is what I'm experiencing. Or, yes, I would like to share this with you, but I would like your input. Or, I just want to vent. I don't want your feedback. I just want to get something off my chest. Be very clear when you go and talk to them about whatever it is that you talk about. But be mindful to be selective about what you share and who you share it with. Because people's intentions aren't bad. They don't have bad intentions. But emotions can get involved. And before you know it, you're back in love, right? You're back in love, and everybody else is mad, and you're back in love. I'm just saying. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, for sure. So I hope that was helpful for you. It was a pleasure reading for you. Yep, you have to allow grace. Absolutely, Gil. You have to allow grace. For sure. Let me see. I think that was... What is Dennis thinking and tending towards? Are you asking about Dennis and someone else? If you're asking about Dennis and someone else, I'm going to pass on that. I'm going to pass on that. So that's S. Mahita. I'm going to pass on that question. Oh, it's you. Oh, my apologies. Okay. Okay. I see. I see. My apologies. I see. I thought you were asking about someone else, but it's you. And you're telling me what your name is. Okay. All right. I'm sorry. I have to try to catch up with the feed. Okay. So let me go back to your question. I may read it to myself silently. Okay. All right. You want to know what Dennis is thinking and intending towards you. Let's clear the energy. God Most High. What is Dennis thinking and intending towards Shachi? Shachi is Shuchi, God. Most High, thank you. Oh, okay. Oh, they're thinking about planning a future with you. That's what they're thinking. And on the bottom of the deck, because you have the Two of Wands, right? Two, partnership. The Wands is about taking action, planning, and that's what this person is doing, planning. So he's thinking about the future with you, planning, deciding. And you have on the bottom of the deck the King of Cups. So his emotions are real and the emotions run deep. And that's beautiful. They may not, Dennis may not openly always express his emotions, but the emotions run deep. As you can see, this King of Cups is sitting on an ocean, right? And what does the ocean do? Run deep. So this is beautiful. Okay? Planning a future for you. And the emotions are there. The love is there. The love is there. Cups are associated with love. Love and relationships. So this is good for you. And yeah. No, I'm not sure about that. I don't have enough details for that. When you talk about the stolen items, I feel like you would have more insight on that. It's your home. It's your family's possessions. Okay. So you want to know, thank you for subscribing. What is Jay's current feelings towards you? Okay, let's clear the energy. Let's see how Jay's feeling. God Most High, how is Jay feeling? How is Jay feeling? Right now, Jay is looking at things from a perspective of like structure. Like Jay appears to be someone who is very like stern and focused. So right now, Jay is like very focused, doesn't appear to express his emotions at all. More of a leader, more grounded, more speaks how he feels versus express how he feels. Let's see what's on the bottom of the deck. Yeah, he's someone who's grounded, but he thinks a lot. He thinks a lot, a little worried. Like he worries a lot, in his head a lot. But currently, like his energy doesn't express a lot about his emotions. You know what I'm saying? For sure, he will deal fairly with you. Like he will always be honest with you. He will be honest and open with you. But he tends to be in his head a lot. He tends to be like an overthinker. You know what I'm saying? but he will be straightforward. Okay, I hope that was helpful. Hi, Nadina? Nadina? Okay, new subscribe, newly subscribed, done like, yeah, I think you might be reading it into your phone and it's not coming out clear. Okay, so Manashi, you said, what is coming toward my family? Can I know who have stolen gold from my home? Can I know that? I cannot guarantee you that I'm going to know who stole from your family. Your family should have the capacity to determine who you've allowed onto your property, who you've allowed to come into your place of residence, of who has been, you know, aware of your financial status and where you store your finances. That's not something that I'm going to know. Tarot is not fortune telling. Tarot is a tool to speak to current situations. Like you're asking me to identify a person. I cannot identify a person for you. Okay, so let's get a general reading for what's coming towards your family. Let's clear the energy. Let's see. God Most High, what is coming towards Manasha family? Oh. Positivity. You have the Star card. Things are going to be looking up for your family in a positive way. There will be a need to work through some emotions to heal. Of course, you said that someone stole from your family, so your family is going to need time to work through the emotions that they're experiencing due to this robbery. So as your family works through that, right, things will get better. It's the Star. It's going to be a shift, a major shift. This is a major arcana card, so it's going to be something that major happens and creates a positive shift. Perhaps you finding out who committed the crime, and things will begin to never go back to normal, because that's change. It's never going to go back to the same, but things will get better for you and your family going forward. There's a lot of emotions right now running high because of the experience that you've gone through. But the Star speaks to healing and better days ahead. Yeah, it will be positive. That's the Star. The Star, Sun cards, positivity. Now, can things change? Yes, depends on the situation and circumstances. If there is a shift where everyone's being negative, you're going to get a negative outcome. You know what I'm saying? You all have a role in what happens with your experience. But as of right now, to today, right now, everything is going to work out in a positive way. Okay, let me see. I think there was someone else who was asking for a reading. Oh, Black Rose. Black Rose, you said that. Hold on. Okay, it was complicated. Okay. God Most High. Let's clear the energy. What is the divine guidance and encouragement for Black Rose? What is divine guidance and encouragement for Black Rose? Okay, so with the Queen of Wands, I feel like action will be taken, but it's going to be over time. I don't feel like any action will be taken right away on behalf of your Aries, but in time, they will take action towards your connection, right? Yes, it was complicated, but with the sunflower being present, I feel like they do have an abundance of love for you. It's just a matter of time before they're able to really connect with you to elaborate on where they're at. They are very protective of you, for sure. So even if at this very present moment you all haven't connected the way you would like, know that the love is real. They are very protective of you, and in the right timing, right? Because, with Aries, you got to give them a little space. Because Aries, once they set their mind, you have to just give them time. Because I have a couple of Aries in my life. And they'll come around. So don't pressure by any means. Just go with the flow. Let everything naturally unfold. But action is forthcoming in a positive way. Okay? I hope that has been helpful for you. All right. Sarwat, hi. Thank you for being here. Let me check back through the messages, see if I missed anybody. Nadina, Nandini, you have a question? You want tarot or you want a love oracle card? And you will be my final person. If you're still here. Okay, perhaps you're no longer here. That's okay. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and close this out with a final card. Let's do tarot. The final card from the tarot. Oh, you're here. Yes, I'm looking for you. You want tarot or you want an oracle card? Just let me know in the comment section and I'm going to read for you. You're going to be my last person. Okay, Sarwat, give me a minute. Nadina, do you want tarot or oracle? And Sarwat will be my last one. What is the difference? The oracle is a love card and the tarot is just standard tarot. Not just, but standard tarot. The love card is an oracle card. So it gives you like a written message. And the tarot is symbolic. Okay, Sarwat, give me one moment. Let me just take care of Nadina. Okay, the tarot. Okay, let's see what comes up for you, for your greatest and highest good. This is for Nadina. Thank you, God Most High, for the divine guidance and encouragement. You have the Emperor, and you're being encouraged to step into your authority. Use your power. It's time for you to use the authority that has been given. If There has been times where you wouldn't, pardon me, you wouldn't speak up for yourself, or you would let others, I'm going to say, I'm getting the word supersede for some reason, but you would let others assert their authority over you. That's over. That's over. It's time for you to step into your power, stand up for yourself, and speak up and speak your truth. Don't agree with anyone for the sake of agreeing or keeping the peace. Sometimes you have to stand out, but you're being encouraged to be courageous and bold, because the emperor is someone of authority, and the emperor does not take any nonsense from anyone. They are the leader. Okay? And if it's in your workplace, if you're in leadership, if you're a team lead or supervisor, manager, it's time for you to walk in your authority. Take back your power. You've allowed others to take your power. Take back your power. Okay? Oh, yeah. Look, look. On the bottom of the deck, the Nine of Pentacles. Work. Pentacles has everything to do with work and family. Work and family. Oh no, it's time for you to take back your power. Take back your power. Pardon me. You got to take it back. It's never too late to take back your power. You have to delegate. You have to set things in priority as a priority. You have to have boundaries when it comes to everyone. Those who you lead, those who are over you, you have to have boundaries. Right? And you have, look at your next card. Look, you have the strength to do it. You have the inner strength to do it. So now is the time for you to do it. You heard the confirmation? Someone just beeped a horn? Yeah. Or set the alarm? That's confirmation. That's how God Most High confirms with me. Horns, beeping, always confirms like that. But you have the strength to do it. Believe in yourself. Say your prayer before you enter into the place, or however you call on the higher power. Do that before you enter in every day and take back your power. Sometimes I don't know how to. I just explained one way that you can do it right now is to delegate, right? Establish the work that has to be done and delegate. Assign to your staff according to what needs to be done. And document everything. Document everything. And if you've been accustomed to like sharing your personal life with your coworkers or your staff, don't do it anymore. Just don't do it. They ask you how you're doing. Oh, I'm doing great. That's it. Because people will take what you share with them and they will use it against you in leadership. I know. I was a supervisor at my 38-year place of employment. I was a supervisor for 9 years. For 9 years. I never overstepped my bounds with my staff, meaning I never had lunch with them. I never went to happy hour with them. I never did any of those things with them. You know why? Because I was never going to give them the power to use anything of that nature against me in any way, because people will. You have to establish a plan to be able to take back the control. You can do it. You have the strength card right here. You can do it. But you have to start by setting boundaries. You have to set boundaries. Oh, do you want to go out after work? No. You don't have to explain why. No. And that's another thing. Stop explaining everything. You don't have to explain everything. If it doesn't have anything to do with procedures, practices, best practices, anything, if it doesn't have anything to do with work related issues, don't explain yourself. Stop explaining. Don't overshare. Oh, how was your weekend? Great. Don't say anything else. Yeah, you do. You start there. Start there by setting boundaries. By setting boundaries and also by delegating. Learn how to delegate. And if there's someone on your team that pretends that they don't know how to do the work, create a plan to help them learn how to do the work. Create a plan. If your supervisor doesn't recommend it, just do it. Oh, I want to create a plan, an improvement plan to be more specific. I want to create an improvement plan for Sally because I see Sally's having some difficulties and I need to empower Sally. So create an improvement plan and schedule it on Teams or however you put it on your calendar. Put it on the calendar every day that you spend with Sally, whatever that is, twice a week. Put it on the calendar so that when you have to refer back to it, when Sally start lying that you didn't train properly, Sally didn't get the information, you can go back and bring it up and say, oh, nope, it was on the calendar. This is what we did in the training. You have to protect yourself. What if my manager does allow my coworker and allow her to put her work on me? How do I deal with it? You're going to create a plan. You're going to create an improvement plan. Just what I just mentioned. Tell your manager, you know what? I realize that the work that Sally generally is assigned to do, lately as a manager, I've been doing that work and I would like to propose establishing a improvement plan for Sally for the next 4 weeks. And I will block out time to train Sally on ... And at the end of this improvement plan, I will let you know what the outcome was. You have to, because your manager is going to continue to allow you to be bombarded and overworked if you don't. You have to do that. And your manager should accept your proposal to establish an improvement plan for Sally. You know what I'm saying? That's where you start. You have to get ahead of the game. You can do it. You can do it. Trust me. You can turn this whole thing around. That's why the strength card is here. That's why this emperor is here, because you have the power to do it. You have the wisdom and the knowledge to do it. You can do it. Turn it around. Take back your power. Create a improvement plan for Sally. RAC meeting, if that's what's necessary. Or you're saying you have a meeting next week? There you go. There's your open door. Your open door to present the improvement plan for Sally. There you have it. Write it out. It doesn't have to be long. You can specify 3 things, 2 to 3 things that you want to work on with Sally. I'm just saying Sally. You know what I'm saying? Don't make it long, because then it'll be too much to try to accomplish. You want to accomplish the main goal is to empower Sally to improve in the area in which they are not working according to the standards. But honestly, it's a lot on my plate. I'm being also asked to share my coworker's job. No, you gotta set them boundaries. Yeah, you gotta outline to your manager. These are the specific instructions that I received when I took this job. I was informed that I would be doing dot 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 dot. I am a team player and have recently discovered that now I'm doing dot 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 in addition. And you have specific requirements for me to fulfill, which I am eager to fulfill. At this moment, I am feeling that the assignments that have been added to me, I should now spend some time with a proposed improvement plan for Sally. You got to turn it around. You have to turn it around. If you don't turn it around, they're just going to keep bombarding you. You have to turn it around. And you can do it. And if you have a union, your union is going to support you. So document everything. Document. Even if you document when you get home, right? Even if you document by putting it in your notes on your phone, you have to document every single thing. Because you have to protect you. No one is going to protect you. No one's going to look out for you except your union. Your union will, if you have a union, your union will definitely support you and look out for you. But you have to give your union something to work with. You have to show the union, this is what's been happening. This is what I have proposed. This is what the outcome is. So you have to document. Is it tedious to document? Absolutely. Trust me, I know. But I promise you, it's one of the best things that you could do for yourself. I know what I'm talking about because it helped me. It helped me. Trust me. Oh, there's no union? Yeah, you definitely got to protect yourself. Yep. So protect yourself. Document. Even if, again, you have to put it in your personal notes when you get off from work, put it in your notes. Keep the documentation. I'm telling you, it's the best thing that you could do. Because above your manager is the CEO. So you never know who you're going to have to share this information with. Can't let them burn you out. You can't let them work you to the point where your health begins to fail because you can only do but so much. After a while, too much pressure, too much work, and it could affect your health and your well-being. Yeah, you can't let them work you to death. Yeah, don't let them. Do not let them take care of yourself. All right. There was one person that had a question. Let me see if they're still here. Sarwad said, yesterday I lost my gold ring. Did my housekeeper take it without my permission, or I need to find out in my house? Oh, you find it in your house? Let's take a look. Let's see. Let's clear the energy and see what comes up. God Most High. For Sarwat, did the housekeeper take the gold ring? I don't feel like they did. You have the Five of Wands. And that speaks to conflict. And I would say, as a card of conflict, I would say no. I would say no. And if you bring it to your housekeeper, you're going to create major conflict because it's going to be a false accusation. So I would say no. If the Pentacles would have come up, I would have said yes, because Pentacles has to do with money, right? And gold is transformed into all kinds of currency as well as jewelry. So I would say no, it's not your housekeeper. I feel like you just have to look around the house. It might be right before your eyes and you just don't see it. But I feel like it's definitely not the housekeeper. No, the housekeeper didn't do that. Okay, soul child, I'm going to take you and then that'll be it. My lawyer wanted me to settle on this case in mediation, but I didn't feel like it was a good choice in the moment. I wanted to know the energy moving forward to the trial. Is this a civil action? You're welcome. Is this a civil action? If it's a civil action, how much money is involved? Is it small claims? Or is it district or law? Personal injury. Okay, that's law. Yeah, they probably wanted you to settle. The reason why they wanted you to settle. Oh, you hear that confirmation? Maybe you didn't. I don't know. There's someone beeping their horn. The reason why they wanted you to settle because of the personal injury is because when you go to trial, you're either going to get what you asked for, right? What the offer was, or you're going to get less or nothing. That's why the lawyer wanted you to settle in the settlement conference. That's why your lawyer didn't want to go to trial. You know what I'm saying? So they think that by the time you get to trial, you have a non-jury or jury. I have a background in civil law. Is a jury or non-jury? Yes, I know, but it didn't feel right. Okay, you should have went back with another number. Oh, it's a jury trial. Yeah, that's why. I'll get you a card, but you should have asked your lawyer to reconsider, like go back with another offer to see where they could come up. But that's why the lawyer wanted you to accept the settlement, because the lawyer knows that with the jury, when they call the jury in and you go through the process with the jury, I tried, but they were lowballing me. Okay, stand your ground. Stand your ground. And you know why I said stand your ground? The reason why I said stand your ground is because 9 times out of 10, they're going to come back with another number to try to settle with you because they don't want to go to jury. Trust me. They don't want a jury trial. Trust me. The attorney for the opposing party? Nah. But let's take a look. Okay, personal injury. Okay, let's take a look at what the energy is moving forward. God Most High, Soul Child. I would like to know, what is the energy moving forward on this personal injury case? Let me clear the energy because I was talking about the aspects of law. What is the message? What is the divine guidance and encouragement for Soul Child? Okay, so you have the Emperor. So you did the right thing by standing on your point of view, your perspective, because they were lowballing you. But you also have the Magician on the bottom. So with the Magician on the bottom of the deck, that tells me that they're going to come back. They're going to come back with another offer. And it's going to still be up to you if you take this offer or not. And I feel like you have the ability to actually call in what you're willing to settle for. So I feel like with the Magician card here, right, that it is important for you to establish how much are you willing to settle for? And write your petition. Write out a petition. And you're probably saying, to petition who? Petition God Most High, or however you honor the higher power. Be specific about how much you want for this personal injury, what you want for the settlement. Today is Jupiter Thursday. It's a great day for you to write out your petition. Write it out as if you have it for this personal injury lawsuit. And I feel like with the Magician being present, it is a clear indication that you can manifest the desired outcome that you want. Yes, absolutely. You absolutely should. I'm going to do the same thing when I'm done here. Yes, it's Jupiter Thursday. I'm tapping in too, baby. Respectfully, baby. But yeah, you got the Emperor. You did the right thing by standing on, what you felt was right. Because especially if they lowballing you, like, that's a no-go. But with the Magician, you have the power to manifest the outcome you desire, for sure. That confirms it right there. And look at all the yellow. That yellow speaks to power. It speaks to abundance. It's abundance of yellow. Look, roses everywhere. Lilies, roses. The infinity sign. Limitless. There's a limitless amount of money you can manifest. You can do it. As above, so below. Oh, yeah. Almost, yeah. Because you know what? Law cases, they drag out. Those personal injuries, they drag out so long. It takes so long to get a resolve with them. Oh, three major corporations, they got money. I'm just saying. They got money. They got money. That's why they want to settle out of court. They want to settle in mediation. Trust me, they're thinking about it right now. Trust me, they're thinking about it. They don't want to go to trial. Yeah, good for you. Good for you. I'm hearing three snaps to that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, three snaps to that. Yeah, they got money. They're going to come back. Yeah, they don't want to go to trial. Trust me, they do not want to go to trial. I promise you they don't want to go to trial. Especially not with a jury. They don't want a jury trial. You kidding me? Yeah. So thank you for being here. Thank you for allowing me to have the opportunity to read and also to share my knowledge with you. Yeah. So thank you all again for being here. Thank you everyone for the likes. I appreciate you. And I'll see you on the next live. Don't hold me to it, but my goal is to go live every other day. To the right person, who would have guessed? I knew I came to the right person. That's so God. That is so God. Or however you honor the higher power, but that is so God. Yeah, I have 38 years of judicial experience. 9 years supervising law. Pardon me, not law, special civil part. Yeah. So I used to oversee all cases that were from 5,000 with a max of 20. But I also did like the ejectments with squatters. I oversaw the ejectments, the order to show cause with restraints, like, landlords illegally locking tenants out, judgments. Oh, I did it all in my area, in my particular state. Yeah. Yep, it's so God. That was so God. Yeah, who would have known? Yeah. But thank you again, my love. Everyone, take good care of yourself. I will talk to you soon. Oh, you were so stressed today hearing so much bad news, and this really helped me. I asked my dad for a sign. There it is. He came through. Came through. For sure, he came through. Period. Came through. Like, he came through. What? How? Listen, we can't even. God, that was so God. That's all I'm going to say. That was so God. I'm sitting here with 38 years of experience in civil law. You can't make it up. Can't make that up. Yeah. I started my career in family court. I spent 13 years in family court and the remainder in civil. Yeah. Yep. All right. I'm going to talk to y'all soon. Thank y'all again for being here. I appreciate y'all so much. Peace and blessings to everyone. And I'll see y'all in the next one. Oh, no, you don't need to donate to me. I'm good. I appreciate that, though. Thank you for your act of kindness. You can give me a thumbs up. You could give me a thumbs up. That would be appreciated if you do that. Thank you so much. But yeah, I don't need a donation. But thank you, my love. I appreciate that. Thank you for your generosity. Thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah. I don't charge for these readings. I just bless people because God has put that on my heart. So, yeah. But thank you. I do appreciate your generosity and your kindness. And may God Most High return that back to you just on the mere fact that you was willing to offer to be a blessing to me financially. I appreciate that. Really, I do. All right, I'll see y'all the next time. So I'm not going to go live tomorrow, but I will go live on Saturday. Yep, I will. And thank you again. I will, and you do the same. Yep. Go ahead, get that big settlement. Go get that big settlement. Okay? Because those folks don't want to go to trial. They don't want no jury. They do not want no jury. They can't sleep right now. They can't sleep right now because you didn't accept that settlement. They ain't sleeping. They thinking of a number. They thinking of a number. But you go ahead on and petition that number, the right number. All right? I'll talk to you soon. Bye.